सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। Upadesa Sahasri, chapter 18, verse number 38. Mukhena vyapadeshat mukhasyaiveti chenmatam nadarshānuvidhānācca mukhe satyavibhavatah. Shankaracharya introducing a Purva Pakshi in 34 and 35 shlokas. It is only an incidental shlokas. They are not required for our flow of subject, that which is given in 33. After 33, we can come to 37th shloka, then the subject is connected. In between, some Purva Pakshis, their opinions are introduced. Now in this 37th shloka, we saw in the last class how different people or different theories, views, they talk about abhasa. According to Vedanta, abhasa or chidabhasa or reflected consciousness is mithya, unreal. It doesn't have an independent existence. But here some views are there who talk about chidabhasa is the samsari. Chidabhasa or abhasa alone is the samsari. This abhasa is satyam, real. Like that they express their views, and Shankaracharya is going to negate all of them. Now 4 views he presents and negates 4 of them. What are those views we are seeing in these shlokas? From 33 onwards it is started, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. All these shlokas, the subject matter is this. That is, this abhasa is mukha. Reflection example is taken, that is reflected face, reflecting medium, the mirror, and original face. This is drishtanta, to arrive at darshtanta. So chit, chidabhasa and mind, antahkaranam, there that is called darshtanta. To understand the darshtanta, first drishtanta has to be understood clearly. This one view person says, this mukhabhasa, drishtanta, mukhabhasa means reflected face. The reflected face belongs to what? 3 things are there here. Mukha, the original face, grivastha mukham, and the mirror, that is reflecting medium, mirror, darpana or adarsha in English. In Sanskrit, here Acharya used the word adarsha. Adarsha means mirror, which we are using regularly, that mirror. Now among these 3 things, abhasa, that is reflected face, is Mukha dharmaha is the property of original face. In 36, 37 we saw the first status of abhasa. He introduced all the four there. That is anyatara, optional. Either it belongs to mukha or it can belongs to darpana, adarsha, mirror. That is one option. Any one you can take. Abhasa can belong to mukham, original face, or reflected face can belong to adarsha. Either one you can take. Dharma means here not Chaturvidha Purushartha Dharma, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. There in Purushartha, Dharma means Punyam. And Athato Dharma Jignasa, when we say in Purva Mimamsa, there Dharma means not property or Punyam. There dharma means it's a different meaning we have to understand. And here dharma means a property. Dharma means a property. So guna, we can call it as guna or visheshana or property or adjective. That is the meaning of dharma. So reflected face can belong to, it is a dharma of original face, first view. And he also says, first view itself, it can be the property of the mirror. Dharma of mirror. Either one you can take. Anyatara, word is used in the 37th verse we saw already. And the second view is dvayoho, mukha dharmatvam. Mukha dharmatvam is given in 38th verse, which I introduced in the last class. This abhasa can be the property of original face. Reflected face is the property of or dharma of original face. This is the second view that is given in the 38th verse, and refutation also given there only. Then the third one is dvayoho dharmaha. Dvayoho dharmaha, introduced in the 37th verse. Purvapakshi was introduced in 37th verse. So 38th onwards answers are given. Here second one is mukhadharmaha. Otherwise we can take dvayoho dharmaha, put together. Chidabhasa mukham, that means not Chidabhasa, Pratibimba mukham can be the property of or dharma of mukha, original face, and mirror put together. Ubhayoho or dvayo dharmaha, ubhaya dharmatvam. Then fourth one is, these are all vikalpas, either this or that vikalpas. Fourth vikalpa is mukha abhasa is not a dharma, it is dharmi. It is a dharmi, it is not an dharma. This is the fourth view, and say it is independently existing or independent entity. All the four will not come at all. These dharmas are not correct. So we established that abhasa is mithya. So very important, but words seems to be little difficult, but topic is this. Abhasa is samsari, Purvapakshi says. Abhasa is mithya, it cannot be the samsari, is the Siddhanti. So now in 37, first verse, 37th verse, first vikalpa is negated. It is not a dharma of mukha or dharma of adarsha, anyatarasya. So even after separating, suppose reflected face must be there. If it is a mukha dharma, if you remove that reflected face from the mirror, that reflected face must be there as a property of original face. But we don't experience that reflected face, that property in the original face. That is the point mentioned. Now in this 38th verse, it is continued. What is the statement? Viyukte, it comes away, suppose. Those Viyukte word in 37th verse, third line, middle it comes. Viyukte anyatare bhavet. What it means? It is, if it is a dharma, property of any one of them, viyukte, they come away. Suppose original face come away from the mirror also, or reflected face, we have to see if it is the property of the mirror. Now original face come away, can you see that property, reflected face as dharma of mirror? You don't see. It won't continue. That is called viyukte. So if abhasa is the attribute of the original face, suppose mirror take out, if you take out mirror, the reflected face must be there in the original face. But we don't see that also. Therefore, both are refuted. In this 38th, what he says, if abhasa is mukha dharma, that is the idea. Mukha dharma, mukhasya eva iti ched matam. Mukhena vyapadeshat saha mukhasya eva iti dharma ched. Matam means if such a possibility is taken by you, the Purvapakshi, is your opinion, if it is so, Matam, negation comes in the second line. Nadarshanu vidya anuvidhanach mukhe satya avibhavataha. Vyapadeshat means even though the reflected face is unreal, we say face word is used. Face word is used. Vyapadesha means referred to. Mukhena vyapadeshat. The name mukha word is used for reflected face. Even though it is unreal, it is referred as mukha. Pratibimba mukha. Original face also we use as mukha. Reflected face also we use as mukha. Mukhena vyapadeshat. Saha. Saha, that abhasa. Mukhasya eva iti. It belongs to mukha only, mukha dharma only. Mukhasya eva dharma. Dharma you can supply. Mukhasya eva. Since it is referred as mukha, therefore it belongs to that original face, because according to him it is real. It is real. Therefore, mukhasya eva iti chet. If this is your contention, matam, opinion, Na, the reply by Acharya. Na, it is not so, because Abhasa has got different conditions. If mirror has got, which I already saw, dirt, a dot, a crack in the mirror, all appears in the reflected face. Anuvidhanat. According to mirror, the reflected face gets changes. Concave face, convex face. In exhibitions and all, in the entrance, they keep mirrors. Two sides, two different mirrors. One side concave mirror, another side convex mirror. One mirror you appear like a so very fat, like a pushnikai. Then pumpkin like. You look so fat in one mirror. In another mirror, you look like a murungakai. Like podalanga, long, thin, tall, like that you look. You used to laugh at it. We used to laugh at that face, because you know that is not your correct version. That is not your correct version. So you laugh and laugh and laugh by seeing that. Why? It is abhasa, anuvidhanat. That is the meaning of anuvidhanat. Bimbamukham and pratibimbamukham. They have difference. Depend upon the mirror. Mukhe sati avibhavataha. Since the reflected face or image of original face, image of face we call pratibimba mukham, we call it, is also face only. That is why we use that word. So mirror cannot have that property. Even mukha dharma also you cannot say. Avibhavataha, without mirror. Without mirror also, if it is mukha dharma, what is mukha dharma? Reflected face. If reflected face is the mukha dharma, property of the mukha, original face, avibhavataha mukhe satin. Even the original face must have that without mirror also. But we don't experience such a reflected face in the original face. Therefore, it cannot be mukha dharma. It cannot be called as mukha dharma. This is the meaning of this 38th verse. So mukha dharma is refuted. Now how many are refuted now? Anyatara, two are refuted. One is optional, mukha dharma, or it can be adarsha dharma negated, anyatara. Then mukha dharma also negated here in 38. Now we go to 39. There in 39, first line, ubhaya dharmatvam is negated. What is that? We will see now. I will read 39th verse. Dvayorevéti chetannam dvayorevapyadarshanaat adrishyasya sato drishtihi syadraho chandra suryayo. First line only is the answer for third Purvapakshi. Ubhayoho. Then second line onwards, fourth view is negated. Second line of 39 and 40th verse. Now in this 39th verse, first line, Ubhayoho, the independent existence of Abhasa, Shankaracharya says, I cannot accept. unless it is proved. Unless it is proved by through a some pramanam. Without that you cannot say abhasa is real. Therefore, both ubhayoho, ubhayatva dharmaha means mukha has got abhasa is the one property and mirror is also another property. Both put together also you cannot say. Dvayoho eva iti dharmaha chet tat na. That means abhasaha, we have to supply. Abhasaha dvayo eva dharmaha. The reflected face is the property of original face, and the mirror put together, both of them are the property of the original face. If you say that is not correct, dvayoreva api adarshanat, both are not possible. We are not able to experience that. Adarshanat means we are not able to experience that both the attributes in the original face. In one line he gives the answer. That's for the third one. Dvayoho. Now fourth vikalpa is what? Fourth vikalpa, he says, it is Purvapakshi says Rahu Graham. Rahu Graham is there. Even though it is not visible, you are accepting Rahu Graham. So that is the idea given here. Rahu Graha you are accepting, Purvapakshi is asking, even though it is invisible. So Shankaracharya says, for that we have pramanam. Shastra pramanam is there. We can show the Shastra pramanam for the Rahu Graha existence. Can you show the Shastra pramanam for the Abhasa independently existing? But he is giving Rahu Drishtanta in these three lines. So Shankaracharya says you are giving Vishama Drishtanta. Rahu Drishtanta is a Vishama Drishtanta. Rahu covering the sun and moon. That time only really you see the Rahu. Rahu Graha you can see when the eclipse comes. So Abhasa is real. We do Namaskara. That Rahu shadow, it is a Chaya Graham. The Chaya Graham shadow, we do Namaskara to Adityaya cha, Somaya Mangalaya cha, Buddha Sukra Shanibhyascha Rahave Ketave Namaha. We do Namaskara. But that example you should not take here. That is, Acharya is going to say, look into the line 39th sloka, second line. Adrishyasya satoho abhasa satoho. Even though it is invisible, the abhasa means chaya or shadow. Satoho drishtihi syat. Where mirror comes, that mirror comes, it is unmanifest. Like that you take, it is unmanifest. Reflected medium comes only, it comes, but you have to take it as unmanifest, like Rahu. Rahu is there or not before Chandra Grahanam, Surya Grahanam also, Rahu was there in unmanifest form. Like that we can take, we are not able to experience Rahu uh, to experience Rahu, you require Grahanam. When Grahanam comes only, you experience Rahu. So the answer comes in the next 40th sloka. This is the Purvapakshi's fourth Vikalpa. Just like Rahu, you accept the shadow also. Why you say Mithya? Are you seeing Rahu? You are accepting Rahu Darshanam Bhavati because of moon and star. Chandra Suryayoho Rahu Drishtihi Syat. Because of Chandra and moon and sun, Chandra and moon, Surya, sun, because of sun and moon, Rahu Darshanam Bhavati Syat Tadvat. During Chandra Grahanam and Surya Grahanam, we are seeing Rahu, but Rahu was in unmanifest form previously. Like that here, now Acharya is giving answer for that in the 40th verse. These are all relevant when you come to Dashtanta. This much you can understand enough. Now two angles are there. Second angle, according to one view, in the fourth itself, answer is going to be given from two angles. What are the two angles? First we have to understand. We'll read first sloka. Raho prageva vastutvam siddham shastra pramanatah chaya pakshetva vastutvam tasya syat purvayuktitah. Purvayuktitaha means already in three slokas, 37, 38, 39, we have already mentioned. Previous slokas already yukti, the logic is given by us. According to one view, that is Purvapakshi. Fourth view, Vikalpa. Rahu is a positive entity. According to first view, Rahu is a positive entity manifest at the time of Grahanam. Grahanam means eclipse. At the time of Grahanam, Rahu, we experience. Rahu Grahanam, Rahu Graham, we experience. That Graham planet, Rahu, when it holds, it's called Grahanam. Graham holding is called Grahanam. Rahu is a positive entity manifest at the time of Grahanam is the first view. The second view is Rahu is not a positive entity. It is only a Chaya Graham. It is only a shadow. It is second view. Keeping these two views, fourth Vikalpa, Shankaracharya is giving the answer. Like Rahu, that is the first Vishama Drishtanta, you are not supposed to say that Drishtanta because there is no Pramanam for your Abhasa as real. But for me, Rahu is there, Drishtanta, that example we are taking. We have Pramanam, Shastra Pramanam, Shankaracharya says. In Jyotisha Shastram, in Puranas, Rahu Graham is respected. We worship Rahu, Ketu, Surya, Chandra, all planets we worship. Because Shastra says, Pramanam is there. La is in Vakya Vritti Visa, Manadhina Meya Siddhihi. When Pramana is there, Mana means Pramana. Manadhina, every Prameya, every object is under the control in the sense every object is revealed by when there is pramanam. Mana adhina, pramana adhina. Prameya means object. Prameya siddhi, that is the law. This law does not apply in your abhasa, because there is no pramana to establish abhasa is a samsari, abhasa is an independent entity, abhasa is a positive entity. By taking Rahu Drishtanta, you want to teach about abhasa? Shankaracharya is asking him. Rahoho prageva. Before Grahanam, before eclipse itself, you are telling because of Grahanam we are seeing the Rahu. Before Grahanam itself, Prag eva Rahoho vastutvam. Rahu is there. That is Siddham. It is established. Even before that eclipse Grahanam also, Surya Grahanam, Chandra Grahanam, before that itself, Vastutvam, its existence is Siddham. It is established. Its existence is established. How? Shastra Pramanataha. By the astrologers, Jyotishya Shastra Dwara. They are Rahu, Ketu, all of them are established. Shastra Pramanataha. Second line, Chaya Pakshetu Avastutvam. If it is only Chaya, this is second view. Second view of fourth Vikalpa. It is only a Chaya, it is not real. If you say to Avastutvam, it becomes unreal. Avastutvam. Chaya Pakshe, if it is accepted as Chaya or reflection or shadow, Avastutvam, Tasya Avastutvam, Tasya Chayayaha Rahoho. Avastutvam means non-existence Syat. Purva Yuktita, we have already said, like Rahu, if you accept Rahu is Mithya, Abhasa is also Mithya, already we have told. Rahu you keep aside. If you compare with Rahu, it is Mithya, it is unreal, it is not a positive entity. That's what we are telling. Abhasa is also a Mithya, it is unreal. Yuktitaha. Purva Yuktitaha. In three above slokas, 37, 38, 39, we have already mentioned the same thing. Why you are talking about that now? That is the idea he presents. Now here Abhasa is real. We do Namaskara because Shastra says. We respect Shastra, therefore Shastra we have a faith, we respect, we do Namaskara. It is not meant to, it is unreal or real. That is not the discussion. That is not the topic here. That is what he is telling. There is no Rahu Chaya at all. If you say, you cannot establish Abhasa. You cannot establish Abhasa as Rahu because Rahu doesn't exist. Rahu doesn't exist according to you. Abhasa also doesn't exist. That is the fourth Vikalpa, second view. Now in 41 he is going to say, now I'll read this shloka 41. Chayakranternishedhoyam natu vastutva sadhakaha nahyarthantara nishtham sat vakyam arthantaram vadet. So Rahu is Chaya, but it has independent existence. And 34 only Purva Pakshi said that Guru Chaya, that shadow of the Guru, you should not step over on that. On the shadow of the Guru, you should not step over. If you step over, you will get papam. And Smriti Grantha said, he quoted 34th verse. Chaya, Guru Chaya, for shadow is Satyam. Therefore, Shastra Pramanam is there. Shadow is Satyam, Shastra Pramanam is there. Therefore, you accept Abhasa, Mukhabhasa, Chidabhasa also. Satyam, he said there in 34. If you say, if you cross over, you will get Papam. Since Shastra said, you are giving that example. There, actually, if at all Shastra said that Guru shadow you should not cross over, you should not step on, it's not to discuss, not to establish the shadow is real or unreal. There, in that Shankaracharya says, there in that Shastra, Smriti Grantha, Guru's shadow you should not step on. You will get papam. It is said only to show the reverence, respect to the Guru. That statement given in the Upanishad, Upanishad means that Purana or a Smriti Grantha anywhere, it is said only to show the reverence, to respect your Guru. That much respect you should give to highlight the Guru's Gauravam. Gauravam means respect. To highlight the reverence of a Sishya towards Guru, it is mentioned. Not to talk about the Guru's shadow is real or unreal is not the discussion there. See how examples, quotations, people can misinterpret or extend unnecessarily. Then they will lose the original Tatparyam. That happens to many scholars also. Always extending the example, what we have to take from example without taking that, taking what we should not take. You see this example now. And Guru shadow, if you step on, you will get papam. It is said in Smriti. That means shadow, Guru shadow must be real. Otherwise, unreal shadow, how it can give papam? This is the Purvapakshi's argument. Purvapakshi's argument in 34th sloka is said chaya. Under the tree also you go, you get a small pleasantness. No? That also he has given example. So this is called extending the example. Since Guru Chaya you cross over, you step on, you will get papam. It is said in the Smriti, therefore the Guru shadow must be real. Since Guru shadow is real Chaya, your Chidabhasa also, reflection is also real. This is the Vyapti, generalization of Purvapakshi. Looks as though correct. Here only Mimamsa Vichara is required. What is that Mimamsa Shastram says? Purvapakshi has quoted Smriti, but Mimamsa Shastram says very important statement. It says, Shankaracharya says, Ekasya Vakyasya Eka Eva Tatparyam. One sentence has to give only one meaning. It cannot Tatparyam. Meanings can be many, but Lakshartha, purport, the final meaning can be only one. Ekasya Vakyasya Ekaha Eva Tatparyam. If Vakyam has got two meanings, that is called Vakya Bheda Doshaha. One Vakyam has to give one meaning. If it has got two meanings, it is called Vakya Bheda Doshaha. So Shankaracharya asked, what? Don't step over Guru means, now we have to extend this. The Guru's Guru is Pujyaha. Guru is Aradhaniyaha. So, shadow is unreal is not the tatparyam. Shadow is real or unreal is not the tatparyam. But padakrama na kartavya. You should not step over. That is the point there. If just you slightly you go out of that exact meaning, mimamsa. Yeah? Mimamsa means what? Pujita vichara. If you miss that exactly what you have to take, you misinterpret or miss and taking the what you should not take. What Purvapaksha has taken here. Shadow is real or unreal and a discussion ange? Not that. So very, very important Mimamsa this is. See, he has taken shadow as real. That is not the discussion in the Shastra. Therefore, in Karma Kanda, so Purvapakshi said that Veda talks about Purvapakshi's further arguments are what? Vedanta talks about duality. Anena yogena swarga sadhyaha. Certain yoga or any other sadhanams you take, jyotishto mayagena swarga kamo yajayata. So Dvaita Shastra Pramana Siddham. Dvaita Shastram Pramana Siddham. But again he brings, if we say you are wrong, he takes another mistake. I commit another mistake by taking another example. What is that example? Anena yagena swargam prapnoti. Swarga is the sadhyam, yaga is the sadhanam. Therefore, sadhana sadhya sambandha. So, Dvaitam is established. You are the sadhaka. Swarga is sadhyam, destination. So, Dvaitam, Shastra Pramanam. So, this is also extension. Since Veda said, Veda is Pramanam, therefore that statement is also correct. That statement, what statement? Going to Swarga by doing yaga, said by Veda, how can you say it is wrong? Dvaitam, duality is also established by Karma Kanda of Veda. It is a Pramanam. Like that people argue. Therefore, Advaita Siddhanta to arrive at, people will be carried away by their buddhi. Buddhi perversion going here and there, they will taken away by, their buddhi is stolen away by their over intelligence. Over intelligence, over extension of the statements. So that Swarga is possible. There also Shankaracharya says, when Karma Kanda says so, that is the essence of the shloka, 40th shloka. Nahi arthantara nishtham sat vakyam arthantaram vadet. That sentence is I am talking now. So Shankaracharya said, one vakya cannot take another two meanings. Anyantaram, ardhantaram means a very meaning. So sadhana sadhya sambandha is said in sadhya is swarga, yaga is the sadhanam, sadhya sadhana sambandha, yaga is the sadhanam, swarga is the sadhyam. So Karma Kanda never talk about Swarga as real. Acharya says, there sadhana sadhya sambandha you can take. Yes, yaga is the sadhanam, means to go to Swarga sadhyam. Does it mention Veda, Karma Kanda said Swarga is real anywhere? Veda never said, even though it is Dvaitam, it is talking about Dvaitam. It is Veda Pramanam, but Veda never said, Karma Kanda never said Swarga is real, eternal. It is real. Sadhya sadhana sambandhe tatparyam chet. Only sadhana sadhya sambandha tatparyam. It is not Satyamithya Vishaye Tatpari. It is Satyam, Swargam is Satyam or Mithya. This is not the Tatparyam there. You do good actions, noble actions, you will go to Swarga. That's all. Over. Why to extend that topic? Hmm? Don't extend that. So Satya Mithya, Swarga is real, Swarga is unreal. This is not the discussion. You want to go to Swarga? Do Jyotishtoma Yaga. That's all. Over. Topic is over. Don't discuss further. But Purvapakshi's job is what? Extending the statements, even Vedic statements, and interpreting wrongly, continuing in Dvaitam, not coming to Advaitam. That is why Tatparya Lingam is very, very important. So, Satyamithya Sambandhe Tatparyam Chet Sadhya Sadhana Tatparyam. That is, if one is possible, another is not possible. Sadhya sadhana sambandhe tatparyam asti chet satyamithya sambandhe tatparyam na bhavati. If the teaching of Veda is only to establish the relation between yaga and swarga as means and end, then it is not talking about swarga is real or unreal. There is no tatparya. That statement won't come. If Shastra talking about Swarga is Satyam or Asatyam, if that is talking, then Sadhana Sadhya Sambandha topic cannot come there. Only one topic it can talk. That is the Mimamsa condition. Ekasya Vakyasya Ekaha Eva Tatparyam. One statement, one sentence have one purport, not two meanings. If Vakya has got two meanings, it is a dosha. Therefore, Karmakanda never say sadhana is satyam or mithya. Sadhana means yaga is satyam or mithya, it never said. Swarga sadhyam is satyam, mithya, it never said. That is why Chaya Vakyam also talking about Guru Chaya Vakyam or Rahu Chaya, Rahu Graha Chaya is only to respect. Rahu Graham also we respect, Guru Shadow also we respect. Na? As we respect Guru, that's why we should not walk along with Guru. Okay, we have to walk little bit away from the Guru. But they want some students, I am close to Guru, I am very right hand of the Guru and Japi puttinde pakapakadale nadapa. That is very wrong actually. It is not correct. I am a right hand of so and so, I am very close to that person means something wrong with this person. We should not say I am very close to so and so, I am right hand like that. Our enna ketalu nannada keppar. Like that they go on and on praising themselves. Their importance with that and celebrities like people they talk. Even in Vedanta also, Guru Sishya Parampara also, that problems are there. So real Vedantic student never think like that. And real sadhaka should not think like that. I am very close to, I do lot of service, I am doing now also. Like that, that bhavana should not come at all. Once it comes means we will go out of subject. Once you go out of subject means you are out of moksha gamyam. Then jnana nishtha. It's very easy to go away from your real nature. It's very difficult to remember your higher nature, to claim your higher nature. And because this ahankara, all Purvapakshi statements are only because of ghamand, ahankara, non the correct. See the Shankaracharya's Vinayam. However much you study, really if you study Shastra thoroughly, you will get Vinayam. They say, no, half the vessel has got full water, it won't come out. If it has got half only, you carry that water, it comes out. Like that, when your leaf also, food, when you are eating that leaf also, when it is served all items, it will not fly. Half served one or two items, it flies. It jumps. Like that, they give example. Vidya also like that on here. That is what Shankaracharya says. Even sunrise, sunset, based on what? Based on experience only. In Panchangam, you see, right, you open the Panchanga, they talk about what? Today's sunrise time, Suryodaya Samayam, Surya Astamaya Samayam. Based on experience, they write. But not to talk about the reality of sunset or sunrise. It's not talking Panchangam, Suryodayam, Surya Astamanam is not talking Suryodaya is real or unreal. Surya Astamaya is real or unreal. That is not the topic there. To make you to do certain rituals, you must have some standard of time. Simple thing, simple common sense. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಂಚ ಇಂಗಿತ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಕೂಡ ವೇಣು ನಮಗೆ. We have to improve our ಇಂಗಿತ ಜ್ಞಾನ. ಇಂಗಿತ ಜ್ಞಾನವನ್ನು ಎನ್ನದೇನ ಕಾಮನ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್, ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್. Unnecessary discussions, if you go, you waste your time. Ananta Shastram Bahu Veditavyam Alpascha Kalaha Bhavascha Vignaha Yat Sarabhutam Tadupasitavyam. Just like Yatha Hamsha Kshiram Ambu Ivana. You know this shloka, many times I said. Like that here also, Surya Astamanam, Surya Udayam, only to make you to do Sandhya Vandanam, Saim Sandhya, Pratah Sandhya, Agnihotram, some rituals, some puja. To do that only it is given in the Panchangam. Can you question the Panchangam and go, see Panchangam, everything wrong? Swamini said there is no sunrise at all. That is the Swamini said, not that student come to conclusion. Swamini said Suryodayam is not there. Sunset is not there really. Earth is only moving. Why is Panchangam writes like this? Therefore I don't believe in Panchangam. Who said? Not to believe Panchangam. You have to believe in Panchangam. Panchangam, that Surya Udaya Astamana written for what purpose? Use your koncham buddhi. Some grey matter should be there. Should not be empty. Should not be empty. Certain things, 1/4 only you can learn from Guru. 1/4 Kalakramena. 1/4 from your buddhi. You have to see and learn, understand the world. Therefore, sunset and sunrise written not to establish it is real or unreal. Panchangam has not, no job. Panchangam job is not to talk about the sunset is real or unreal, sunrise is real or unreal. Don't extend that. Since Panchangam has written the sunrise and sunset, therefore I accept sunrise and sunset are real. Appadi irukke. In the Purva Pakshi argument is also like that only. Now look into the shloka. Nahi arthantaranishtham sat vakyam arthantaram vadet. The sentence does not prove the reality of a shadow as a sentence expressing one meaning. Arthantaranishtham na. It is not interested in establishing the another meaning. Arthantaranishtham na na sat vakyam arthantaram vadet. So one meaning cannot express another at the same time. At the same time. So Chaya Krant, that example 34 what you have taken, and Nishedhaha, it is prohibited. The student should not do that. Ayam natu vastutva sadhakaha. It is not to establish that shadow is real. Vastutva sadhakaha means reality of that shadow. That is vyavaharika papam, what you are talking. Shastra pramana shadow is not real. To establish that, don't bring those statements. In the another example also he has given madhuryam, undergoing, when you go under the tree you will get a lot of pleasantness, coolness. Therefore what, shadow of the tree is also real, because it is giving madhuryam, coolness and ananda, happiness. No. Actually, shadow is not giving coolness. Further it extends. You have come from the heat. You are away from the sun heat. You come under the tree. But naturally what we think, shadow is giving coolness. You are not under the sun. That is why you are feeling cool. This is another logic. Think over. Okay, next shloka. Madhuryadichayat karyam ushnadravyaadya sevanat chayaya natva drishtatvat apameva cha darshanat. That is the example. In 34th, he has given that shadow. Madhuryadicha yat karyam, that coolness given by the shadow of the tree. Really speaking, ushna dravya adi asevanat. That means you are away from the hot sun. You are away from the fire. Ushna dravyadi. You are away from that. That's why you are feeling coolness. But we give that coolness coming from the tree inner. Chayayam na tu adrishtatvat. Darshanat. So the coolness is found to belong to water, but not to a shadow. That water under the earth has water underneath. There is some examples are going to come. We'll see more in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.